In the heart of the Himalayas, where the air is thin with ancient whispers and the modern world buzzes against a backdrop of timeless tradition, there exists a living, breathing testament to faith. This is not a story carved in stone or written in fading ink. It is a story that lives in the solemn, beautiful eyes of a young girl. She is a Kumari, Nepal's living goddess, a divine vessel chosen from among her people to watch over the kingdom of Kathmandu, a beacon of purity and power in a world of constant change. The origins of the Kumari tradition are woven from threads of both history and mythology, creating a tapestry so rich it is impossible to separate the two. Some say the practice began in the 17th century when the last Mullah king of Kathmandu was visited by the goddess Talaju, with whom he played dice in secret. One night, the king was overcome by a sinful thought, and the enraged goddess vanished, only to later appear in his dreams. She decreed she would henceforth manifest in the body of a young, prepubescent Sakya caste girl, and the king must worship her in this new form to protect his kingdom. Others traced the tradition back even further, to a tantric priest king who began worshipping a possessed girl as the embodiment of the fierce goddess Durga. Regardless of its precise beginning, the tradition took root, blossoming into a unique and sacred symbiosis between the celestial and the mortal. The selection of a Kumari is a process shrouded in mysticism and rigorous ancient protocol. It is not a matter of mere chance or family connection. It is a divine calling. When a reigning Kumari reaches adolescence and her first menstruation, signaling the departure of the goddess, the search for her successor begins. The priests seek a young girl, typically between 3 and 5 years old, from the Sakya goldsmith clan of the Newari community. But her lineage is only the first of countless tests. She must be in perfect health, never having shed a drop of her own blood, with a body like a banyan tree and a neck like a conch shell. Her voice must be clear and her courage unwavering. The final, most profound test is the trial of courage and spirit. In a dark room filled with the gruesome remains of sacrificed animals, the young candidate must remain calm and composed. Masked dancers circle her, their movements chaotic and terrifying, yet she must show no fear. It is believed that the true vessel of the goddess will not only be unafraid, but will be able to intuitively identify the personal items and garments of her predecessor amongst decoys. The girl who passes these esoteric trials is then installed in her new home, the magnificently ornate Kumari Gar, a palace in the heart of Kathmandu's Durbar Square, where her life transforms entirely. From the moment she takes her throne, the Kumari enters a realm unlike any other. She is revered by all, from the common citizen to the head of state. Her feet, believed to never touch the unclean ground, are kissed by devotees seeking her blessing. During festivals like Indra Jatra, she is carried through the streets on a massive chariot, a moment of immense power where her mere glance is said to bring fortune, and her silence can calm a storm. Yet, this divine existence comes with profound sacrifice. She leaves her family, her childhood friends, and the simple joys of running and playing. Her world becomes the beautifully carved windows of her palace, from which she observes the mortal world she protects. Her every expression is interpreted as an omen. A smile means prosperity, while tears or tantrums are harbingers of great misfortune. The transition back to mortal life is as ritualized as the selection. When the goddess departs, the former Kumari is returned to her family, a process known as her second birth. She is given a modest state pension, but she must navigate a new world with its own set of challenges and ancient superstitions. A long-standing myth, now widely debunked but still lingering in the cultural consciousness, claimed that a man who married a former Kumari would die young. While this belief is fading rapidly in modern times, it speaks to the powerful and complex legacy these women carry. Today, many former Kumaris are educated, empowered women who advocate for the tradition while also embracing their modern lives, becoming powerful symbols of resilience and grace. The Kumari tradition is a breathtaking paradox. It is a practice that captivates the world's imagination, a unique cultural jewel that defines Nepal's spiritual identity. Yet, it also raises complex questions about child rights, isolation, and the balance between preserving culture and adapting to a changing world. It is not a static relic, but a living, evolving practice, one that inspires deep devotion and thoughtful debate in equal measure. To witness a Kumari, even for a fleeting moment, is to witness a story centuries in the making, a story of faith, of sacrifice, and of the enduring belief that the divine walks among us, not in temples of stone, but in the serene and powerful presence of a child. She is the protector of the valley, a symbol of continuity, and a mesmerizing reminder of the mysteries that still thrive in the shadow of the great Himalayas.